Hey everyone, it's Brittany from Vintage Society Co. and thank you so much for purchasing the COVID-19 Lightroom presets. All the funds raised from the sale of your purchase of these presets will go towards families who are struggling financially due to this global pandemic. Myself, White Farmhouse, and Deb B Vintage Style have teamed up with three other talented ladies, Janelle, White Creek Ranch Photography, Caroline from CB Designs, and Jennifer from Thistle Hill Ranch, to bring you this collection of Lightroom presets, our gift to you for helping out other families. Please stay tuned until the end of this tutorial video as I will walk you through a few tips for optimizing each of the presets. Also, please note this tutorial will take place on an iPhone X and the process of downloading the presets may look different from device to device. However, once the presets have been downloaded on your phone from the email, the process of getting the presets into Lightroom should look the same across all devices. So let's get started. At this time, if you do not have Lightroom installed on your phone, please go do so now. Lightroom is a free app that is available to everyone. I have the paid version of Lightroom, so my Lightroom may look slightly different than yours, but nothing too noticeable. You will have received an email similar to this, and if you're watching the tutorial video first, perfect. That will make downloading so much easier. So on the right hand side underneath download, you will see Lightroom presets. Go ahead and click on that and a web browser will open and it will ask you to download the presets. This is in a form of a zip file and you will need some sort of app to unzip the file. There are many free ones out there. I will put up a screenshot of mine, which is the Files app. It's free and works perfectly fine. I will click download and in the upper right hand part of the screen there's a blue arrow and I will click on that and I can see the COVID-19 Lightroom presets downloading. Go ahead and click on that file and it automatically opens my unzipping app. I click on the zip file, it automatically turns it into a regular folder with all of the presets. When I click on the blue folder labeled COVID-19 Lightroom presets, all 5 of the presets automatically open. Here you will see the 5 different presets: BVS from B Vintage Style, CBD from Caroline Bivens Design, THR from Thistle Hill Ranch, WCRP from White Creek Ranch Photography, and WFH from White Farmhouse. Go ahead and select and click on all 5 files. The bottom left hand part of the screen, there is a box with an up arrow. When you click on that box, you will see a bunch of your apps open up and I have the option to click Lightroom. When I select Lightroom, it's telling me that it will import all 5 of these files, but it needs to launch Lightroom. I will select Launch Lightroom Now. It automatically opens up Lightroom. Because I have so many photos on my phone, I'm actually going to select Recently Added. The files are importing now, and you can see up top the files, 5 first images that say DNG are your Lightroom presets. To get the presets onto your app, you need to select each file individually. So first I will start with CB Designs, top left, the mirror and the plant. When I select this file, the picture automatically opens up. In the upper right hand part of the screen, you will see a circle with 3 dots. I will click on that button and I will select Create Preset. Under preset name, I will type CBD preset. You can select all of the boxes if you like, but if there was no changes made to them, you do not need to select it. You can go ahead and click the check mark and the preset has been added. Upper left hand part of the screen, there is a back arrow. I will go back out and I will click on the next preset, which is a ladder with a chandelier from White Creek Ranch Photography. Again, the circles with the 3 dots, create preset, and I will name it WCRP for White Creek Ranch Photography. I will click on the check mark. As you can see, the tools, optics, and geometry are not selected because no changes have been made to those parts of the actual preset. I will click on the check mark. The preset is now in your phone. It may not seem like it, but it is. Hit the back arrow. I will go to the dining room table, which is my preset from White Farmhouse. Again, the white circle with the 3 dots, create preset. I will name it WFH preset. Then I will click on the check mark. Preset has been added. Back arrow, go into the next picture, which is a chapel with the beautiful green grass from Thistle Hill Ranch. White circle with the 3 dots, create preset. I will call it THR preset. Hit the check mark. Preset has been added. One more time, hit the back arrow, go into the gorgeous bright attic space, a B vintage style. White circle with 3 dots, create preset, BVS preset, and I will hit the check mark. Preset has been saved. Let me show you how to apply these presets to your images. So first you need an image to actually apply the preset to. Bottom part of the screen, I'm going to select add with a plus sign and a little image sign on it. I'm going to select an image from my camera roll, and I will select this picture that I just took in my bedroom, a very kind of generic image. I will slide all the way over to the right and select presets. If you do not see this screen with a list of the presets, it may not be that you're actually in your user presets. When you select that arrow, you can see color, creative, black and white. If this is your first time using Lightroom, you may actually be in the color folder and not in the user preset folder. So make sure you are on user presets. And as you can see, I have a number of presets. Some of these are ones available in my shop, and others I have just created along the way. I love using Lightroom presets. So to start with, I will apply the BVS preset, then this CB design preset, and you can see the differences of each of these presets. Then I will slide down, because it's in alphabetical order, to the Thistle Hill Ranch preset, then the White Creek Ranch photography preset, and then finally the White Farmhouse preset. And you can see each preset applies different filters to the images. So I will select the check mark on this preset, and to make adjustments, because not every preset is perfectly designed for every single image. So you can make minor tweaks to the preset to optimize the image. So for this image, I might want the doors to stand out a bit more. I can go into color, and I can turn up the vibrance, or I can turn it down. I can also play with the saturation. Then I can also go into the light folder. I can increase exposure, decrease exposure. Maybe I'll turn it up a bit, and then go into highlights and increase my highlights. So after you have the preset, you can go ahead and play around with the different parts within the editing app of Lightroom. There's so much you can do, and presets are just such a great way to get to a great starting point for editing your image, and it also makes things so much quicker. You will also find that you develop a style, and some of the presets will work better for some of your images than others. And that's why we join forces with all these amazing women to give you so many options. So after you've edited your image and you're happy with it, click on the check mark in the upper right hand corner, select the image again, and then to export it into your camera roll, so click on the box with the up arrow and select export to camera roll. Your photo is being rendered, and as soon as it is done, the photo is now in your photo gallery wherever your photos are stored. So I will go into my photos, and there is the edited image. I hope you enjoy, and thank you so much for supporting everybody through this global pandemic.